It's that time of the month again. We are choosing my bullet journal theme for June. We have another Mini Brands Create MasterChef edition. So let's open this guy up and see what it looks like. Now, I know when I first set out with this whole Mini Brands egg thing that I said there would be no rules. However, if this is another cherry cake thing, I might have to come up with a plan B. As if I wasn't already dangerous enough with this knife, we now add a cat to the equation. Okay, I'm super nervous. Please don't be another cake. Roasted potatoes, a knife and a fork. This is the glue, so finishing glaze, the Champions collection, and then we have tomato reduction. And pork loin. There is the lid for the tomato reduction, and let's see. Okay. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm always a little panicky or laughing or giggling when it's something that I have absolutely no idea what to do with. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have put a trigger warning if you're a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian and even I can't handle what those look like, so I apologize. Okay, oops, I opened that like an animal. I wasn't prim and proper placing my meat down on the plate. Okay. Okay. Guys, I just had the darkest thought. What if I did Peppa Pig? What if I did a Peppa Pig theme? I think I have to do a Peppa Pig theme with a Mr. Potato, or what's the theme park that they go to? Oh no. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty late at night right now, and this is why I shouldn't open these things late at night, because I just become unhinged. Okay, let's move that over. Okay, and then, okay, so then we're gonna squeeze the red goop. Oh. Okay, we're gonna squeeze the red goop all over the potatoes. And I guess this glues it into place. Oh no, you guys, I can't. Just want to make sure everything's gonna stick together. And then we're gonna add our little leaf because, you know, heaven forbid you add vegetables to a dish. Okay. I might just get real tweezers. Okay. 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 Okay, so while that's curing, I guess I need to maybe see if I can come up with a new idea that's maybe not dark and weird like Peppa Pig, but then at the same time really feeling that jump scare. I know. I just wanted to check in. This is going to unfortunately be another video where I'm limiting how much I'm showing of setting up my journal. Not because I'm embarrassed of it this time. I'm actually really proud of it and I think it's funny. I've just been running into so many technical difficulties. In this case, I didn't clear out my cloud storage in time enough so that by the time I actually had to do something about it, I had to download the documents in order to move it, and then there wasn't enough space to download the documents, and it was just a giant mess, and now we're late. I'm filming this on June 6th, which, I mean, again, it's June, which feels like it's almost over. So I'm just going to walk you through it. As soon as I recover the footage of doing the cover pages, I might share that and have that be a get to know me kind of a video where I do a voiceover talking more about me. Since I do have a lot of new followers, I'm really trying to share more about me. I've been caught up in this concept of perfectionism and having to be perfect and not mess up, and that's not realistic. And that's not really who I am either. I'm a hot mess a lot of the time. One of my friends mentioned that she thinks of my channel as chaos. And on the surface, I was like, oh, well, you know, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, oh, absolutely. I am absolutely chaotic. And it's super fun because I feel like my kids can be chaotic too. So you just never know how our day is going to go. And in some cases, that's great. That's a blast. It really feeds into my ADHD in terms of keeping things interesting. But then when I need some downtime, that's where you'll see me color in. And with the ADHD there, it's really funny. I get hyper focused and I'm staring at one page, but then if I show you the rest of my desk, it's an absolute mess. So I might actually do that in the spirit of honesty. You can kind of see some of the mess in the back here. So I've been doing an office renovation now for many years, and I did put in sliding barn doors that are on bookshelves so that when you close it, it looks like a special book thing. I keep telling people about it. I've never shown it, so let me know down below if you want to see it. Maybe that'll be some motivation for me to finish organizing my office so that I can actually do an office tour. That's on my list of things to do. That list keeps growing. I've been so busy. I'm so grateful, don't get me wrong. Another life update would be I'm on parent council for my kids' school. This is a PSA. Don't join parent council. Just volunteer. Volunteer at events. Get to know other parents. Get to know kids. Get to know teachers. Do not go to parent council. Oh my goodness. The people on parent council are lovely. It's just, I don't have the personality for parent council. It's really funny. The chair of parent council, her and I now have a safe word. There's only 3 more weeks left, so hopefully we won't have to use the safe word. But anyways, I've been caught up in that. My son's extracurricular activities are winding down. I have the inability to say no to people, so my people-pleasing tendencies. I've been telling my friends I've been people-pleasing too close to the sun, so that's where that's at. Oh my goodness, I have multiple projects on the go. I just realized one of the projects that I have going needs to be completed by next week. I thought I had more time. I have 3 projects on the go, and all 3 of those projects need to be done next week. The kick in the pants is none of it's paid. So I feel bad saying this. It's a little harder to find that motivation when you're not getting paid or there's not a contract end date. But the one project, I'm making shirts for the swim moms, and it's the final swim meet of the season, so that's going to be really fun. And then the other project is for the parent council committee that I'm on, so I just have to get all those done. All this to say, I'm going to walk through my bullet journal. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask down below, and I will be happy to answer them for you. And more importantly, let me know if you want an office tour. So, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so I moved my July theme because that's going to come in the next video. This is my layout for what I'm doing for the farewell or the parent council thing. So that's a mess. I'm helping a friend with a logo redesign, so that's that. I did a bookshelf project, so that's that mess. Oh my goodness. Throw that in the garbage. I need to clean my garbage. There's my plant. Here's my Sharpie. My son is going on a field trip and I had to fill out the form, and of course I couldn't find a pen to use, so I did have a Sharpie. So sorry, teacher. There's all my acrylic grass. We're not going to do this too aesthetic. There's my aesthetic for you. Okay, so here is my bullet journal setup. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that this is the quote I chose. You are allowed to do things differently. And I feel like that's the definition of this video. It is what it is. So here is my version of Peppa Pig. We have our little pig with our fries. And yeah, I giggled about this for a long time, so I was really excited. The other fun thing that happened was I didn't realize how rainbow-esque my setup was, or my color scheme was. So I'm gonna say it's my shout out to Pride, especially one of the headings that I did. Here we have my calendar page. We have my pig peekalooing the potato. I'm filming this video. I was about to sit down and fill this all out, but then I realized, let me do a talking head because I just can't get the footage off of my computer right now. This is my calendar page. I thought I'd do like color in like a washi so that it kind of mimicked the fries over here. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Maybe if I outline the diagonal stripes a bit more, I'd like it better. And the pile of potatoes, but the pig peekalooing the potatoes is one of my favorites. Here's my monthly overview. We have my pig peeking through. A friend of mine said it looked like grass, and I was like, sure, it's grass fries, I guess. So it's peekalooing through the fries. And then for my monthly overview, here is where I input my important dates. On the left-hand side, I do my personal. On the right-hand side, I do my professional. Here are my art licensing to-dos, my goal focus, more to-dos. I have some notes, and I have my habit tracker. Now, I am currently working on a project that's going to need to be captured in its own space. I would like to do it in my bullet journal, so I might make some changes to this. It'll probably be the art licensing part that gets taken over. I'm really trying to narrow down what I'm working on because I know I can't work on anything. If I can vent for a second, I do have one project that I'm working on. Initially, I was doing it free of charge. The person has since said to invoice them for it, which is great because it has been a lot of work and it has been a lot of drain on my time. I only have so much time, and they are taking up more time than I appreciate or want to give them. And then, so of course, I appreciate the option to pay me for my time, but the issue is now I feel obligated to give them that time versus before I could do it on my schedule. But if they're paying for my time, then of course they do move up on my list of priorities, which my list of priorities is out of control right now. So I think once the parent council thing is done, it'll be fine. But for the time being, I need to sort my life out. So this is my due date calendar. The information I put on here is sensitive, so I can't always show this. I can go back and look. So the first time I did this was in March, and so this is how I used it in March. Each color represents a different contract. I can tell you this, for example, was parent council, and then there are other contracts that I have. This is personal, so I was away this weekend, so I wanted to make sure that that was in my calendar so that I could see it all together. I'm just covering the key. Again, it is some more sensitive information, but a lot of these things have come and gone, so I'm okay to show that versus April and May. But this is, I have it set up ready to go for June. And then I have started using my bullet journal since it is the first week of June. So I'm not going to show you the first week of June. Again, just sensitive information and like scheduling stuff that I don't really particularly want on the internet. But this is my weekly setup. I did the fun lettering on every page. I just did the color around the calendar just to make it fun. I did draw some pigs in my week one. I guess I can show you. There's the little piggy that I drew, but I kind of got tired and ran out of time, so I stopped adding the pigs and the potatoes. So there we go. And then this is my month in review page. This is where I capture my biggest accomplishment, my other wins, how I feel, how I'm celebrating, and then what my next focus is going to be. And this page is supposed to be for memory keeping. Now, the sad thing is that I don't think I've ever filled this page. I really do want to go back and do that now that I'm going to be moving into a new journal, because it is that time of year again, and I don't have that much space. And here I have my Go Wild stuff that I need to fill out again and finish up. So I actually have quite a bit to finish up before I'm completely done with this journal. But I will be moving into a new journal next. I'm trying to decide what notebook I want to use. I do have the Radiant Raccoon from the latest Archer and Olive collection. I actually will edit a whole video from what I got from the summer collection, and I have started using this. I'll post a video on that as well. But I might move into this notebook. I'm not sure. It is super cute though, and it will be fun to have for the rest of the year. So maybe I do that. And if you don't know, this is a B5 size. I don't know why the raccoon just looks so much more giant, but they're the same size. Just this guy looks so much bigger. But that is my June setup. That is the final month in this notebook. It's always bittersweet when you finish a notebook. I love how this particular material kind of gets roughed up. And first time this happened was on the Nostalgia notebook, and I just loved it so much. So every time a notebook comes out, I want to say this is vegan leather. I don't know if it's vegan leather or buckram. I feel like it's a buckram. Anyways, don't quote me on that, please. I should know, but I don't know right now off the top of my head. But I really love the wear on it because it just looks like it's used. And while I really love pristine notebooks, I've really come to appreciate notebooks that look and feel used, and because it's just full of memories and experiences, and yeah, it's just really special. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry it was another random one. Hopefully I can get my tech stuff figured out for the next one. I have quite a few videos to edit. I have quite a few setups to do, and July should be quieter, August should be quieter, and then of course we're into September, which is a new school year, but also, in my opinion, the best time to bullet journal. And of course there's stuff coming out that I'm just super excited for, and that will be, actually I think that's in August, but anyways, I digress. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. For more bullet journal content, make sure to check out one of these two videos below. I'll see you over there.